more after the break. But first, it is 6:39. Let's get a check of our weather. You obviously needed a jacket this morning, but what about, let's say, noontime around recess for the kids?
Right. So I think it depends on what you like and what you don't like, because it's going to be one of those days where we're going to be in the 60s. Some people don't need a jacket in the 60s, others do. So it's going to be very much a one way or the other type day, and I really think that's going to be the case through a majority of the week. Looking live over downtown this morning, we've got 60s on the way later on today, 61 by the noon hour, which would be that recess time. So, borderline 50s outside, but then mid 60s for the ride home from work and school right around 5 p.m. 40s this morning, though, at 47. There's the radar. What you see here, that is the radar beam actually being bent down thanks to some refraction going on this morning. So not actually raining across central Georgia, but we do have clouds in place on the east side of Interstate 75, Sparta, Milledgeville, Gordon, Cochran, Rochelle, and points east. And that's where temperatures are in the 50s, 40s this morning along and west of Interstate 75, including 46 now in Macon and in Warner Robins. As we work our way through the afternoon, we will be in those 60s by the noon hour, mid 60s later on today, but also noticing the clouds on the increase here. I really think we're going to be okay from the shower standpoint. We're not going to see much of that today across central Georgia. And to the night tonight, the clouds get on out of here, and we're actually going to cool down a couple degrees colder than we are this morning across central Georgia. Into the afternoon, back into the upper 60s for Tuesday, and then for Wednesday morning, mid 40s once again before we're in the 70s for Wednesday afternoon across central Georgia. Here's the long range stuff. Looking for any rain. Not going to find anything there on Thursday. I do think on Friday, though, we will get our next front working its way in here. It's not going to be a strong cold front by any stretch of the imagination, but overall about a 40% chance of rain. And that's because it's not going to rain all day on Friday, but I do think we have a good chance of seeing it and a good chance of not seeing the sun. Here we are Saturday afternoon, clear across central Georgia and clear on Sunday as well. Going to notice the winds today gusting 20 to 25 miles an hour. In fact, maybe even upwards of 30 miles an hour in just a handful of spots. As soon as we lose the sun, though, the winds will relax and will begin to cool off into the night tonight. You look at the wind chills today, feeling like 51 here by the 9 a.m. hour, but then 60s across central Georgia. Look up to the mountains, though, struggling to get out of the 30s in terms of what it feels like up there. So yes, fall is here. 15 days till Halloween. And look at this. Our average high on Halloween is 74. We are going to be below that number each and every day this week, much less below our current average high temperature, which is 79 for any given what is a mid-October day. Now, bus stop forecast in the days for the day to come. 48 at the bus stop this morning. Windy at times. 65 later on this afternoon. Calling it a cool afternoon. 65 that high temperature. Breezy at times. Winds out of the northwest sustained at 10 to 20, gusting up to 30. Then for tonight, 41 degrees the overnight low. The wind relaxing a bit, but look at this. The sunset now at 7 p.m. So from here on out until we spring forward next year, we're going to be looking at a sunset 7 or earlier each and every night. Average low for this time of year is about 53. Here's your 7-day forecast. Not much to talk about in terms of any big weather maker. On Friday, that 40% chance of rain is with that front that slides on through, but because it's not a strong front, we're not going to be looking at much in the way of a storm chance, and really the temperatures on the flip side of it not going to drop all that much either. Highs still in the 70s, lows in the 40s as we roll our way into the end of October.